Bowl day for Kirk Ferentz and his Iowa Hawkeyes as they took on Missouri at the Music City Bowl in Nashville. For the head coach, he was just one win from becoming the Big Ten's all-time winningest coach. Iowa, they had some special moments in this one as they took on the 19th-ranked Missouri Tigers. Let's get to it. And the Hawkeyes swarming the field at Nissan Stadium for the second time in 3 years. And the Hawkeyes special teams made a big hit on the opening kickoff in the first Tiger drive. Well, it would end in a sack. Deontay Craig bringing down Brady Cook. He had 2 sacks in the first half for Craig. And then Iowa on offense. They would get it going. The fans were loving it. Marching right down the field. Brendan Sullivan to Terrell Washington. Converted running back. First career touchdown, 7-0 Iowa. Missouri would score and kick it off to the Big Ten's returner of the year, Caden Weegan. And check it out, he's going to get to the sideline in a 7-7 game. This game was tied for about 15 seconds because Caden Weegan goes 100 yards, the full length of the field for his second return touchdown of the season. Iowa up 14-7. Tigers did move the ball. Brady Cook to Marquise Johnson, and it's a 7-yard score, and we are tied again, 14-14. End of the half. Iowa on the 40-yard line. Kamari Moulton gonna burst on through. Nice maneuver, gets past the defender, and he's gonna get all the way down to the 3-yard line. And from there, things would continue to go Iowa's way here late in the first half. Moulton would punch it in from a yard out. He had 60 yards, 7 carries, filling in for Caleb Johnson. Iowa up 21-14 at the half. Second half action. Well, check it out. Missouri comes storming back. Joshua Manning along the edge for the score. And that Hawkeye lead down to 24-21. Next possession, Brendan Sullivan looking to make something happen, but this throw is going to get intercepted, and Missouri would go down the field and tie this game up at 24-24. How about Blake Craig? 56-yard field goal gives Missouri a 27-24 lead. Last chance for the Hawkeyes at midfield, down 3. Brendan Sullivan's quarterback sneak is not working, and Missouri wins it 27-24. Blake Hornstein joins us live at Nissan Stadium.
Hey, Jay, something fell off with this Iowa defense the entire season. Going back to week 2, and the Hawkeyes, in a similar fashion to what we saw today, blew a 10-point lead to the Cyclones and did the same against Missouri. They almost gave up 400 yards of offense, and we had seen that a couple of times against Michigan State and against UCLA. It's not the defense's fault. It's not just their fault, I should say. Iowa's offense went dry in the second half. They only mustered 3 points and had a chance to win until the very end. They called a quarterback sneak on 4th down, as you saw there. And when it came down to the wire, the Hawkeyes just couldn't get it done. And we talked to these great seniors all season long. Deontay Craig, Jay Higgins, Nick Jackson. So many great interviews, so many great stories on this team. The road is now at its finish line. And Deontay Craig had a fantastic game, 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss. The emotions were on display after the game. Take a listen to what Deontay had to say.
I think this senior class going out was really special. We came into college at a pretty crazy time back during 2020 and COVID, and every day it was, okay, the season's canceled, but it's back on. Oh, it's canceled, but it's like 4 games, then it's full game season. Like, it was crazy, but getting when you commit so much to something, and you got so many other guys that are out there doing what they love with you, and you see how hard they work, and you see how much they give to the game and to this team and to this university. I mean, this is why games like this suck so much, because you want to go out on top. But, I mean, I think this class of 2020, I know some guys have already left and gone on, but I think we left the jersey in a better place for sure. And, I mean, any guys out there that, consider Iowa or want to be a Hawkeye one day, I mean, this is why you come to this place. Like, and some teams might lose in the bowl game and it might not mean anything, but, just hearing you say, like, this is the end of the road is, like, it's something that I still haven't even been able to comprehend yet. So, I mean, I'm just blessed and thankful to have experienced and went through it all.
14 years and 2 days after the Hawkeyes beat Mizzou in the Insight Bowl 27-24. The same thing happens 14 years later, except that score is reversed. Deontay Craig and a bunch of seniors, you could see the emotions on their face after the game. 8 returning starters on defense. Did not expect the performance we saw overall this season. Meanwhile, the Hawkeyes are 8-5. They go into the offseason with a sour taste in their mouth. We'll get into some offseason coverage a little later on, but right now a disappointing taste in the Hawkeyes' mouth. I'll send it back to you, Jay. Reporting live from Nashville, I'm Blake Hornstein for Hawkeye Headquarters.